Shout out to Marco Pedrana, AMG, Alfredo Jr., Dan Real, Vid Mantis, I Am Lian, and Amada Alcuso. Welcome back, Game with King family, to another F1 Clash video. In today's video, we're here for the opening round of the Champions Series event, part 3, and we're about to get qualified. Let's enter into the opening round here. There we are, opening round. So we're about to get qualified here to see what score we could put up. All right, there we see we got GWK Legends Billy Weed there in there. A good amount of good players here that we had in our last event. Currently in here, we got Mitcha from Black Sails. We got Mark from Black Sails. So looking good right there in the event. It's going to be some fun. All right, so here we have our legendary crates that we're waiting to open on Monday. I did have a platinum crate, but I opened that so I could have the free crate slot. And look what I just found in the shop. Let's go over to setup here. There we see we found the power plant in the shop. We just needed a few more, so I purchased all of them. I purchased the few that we need to upgrade the power plant, so let's upgrade that. 94 million to upgrade the power plant to level 7, so let's do that. That's a lot of coins to upgrade one part for only +2 power. All right, so we got the power plant now at level 7. Now that should be stronger than our destroyer at level 8. All right, so we've been getting a few parts up to max, as you can see, a few parts up to max, but a tour later on, and we got Call of Signs up to max, so we'll be switching Call of Signs in for Leclerc here. And we're going to be jumping straight into the event. All right, so let's jump straight into these races and see what we can do. Here we go for our first race on Azerbaijan. 10% chance of rain, so a lot of rain chances in this event, so you got to be careful. I think the rain is going to be the main issue in this event, where it would be wet qualifiers where you don't expect it to be. So I think that's going to be the main issue here. Let's see what our drivers do. Nice 2-4 for us. All right, so and there it is, going to be a wet start. All right, so we're going to put on some wet boosts here because our drivers are not so wonderful in the rain on wet. So we're going to give Verstappen, we're going to give the Hex, and then we'll give Sainz something else with some more wet. Is there anything with wet and all right, let's give Koopa to Sainz. Yeah, we're leaving nothing up to chance here. Nothing we're leaving up to chance. Doesn't matter. I'll spend the extra boost. We're leaving nothing up to chance. We need to get everything perfect. So we want to give our drivers the best opportunity possible. There goes Sainz taking P1, and now Verstappen to do the hunt. Alright, so we're going to cut down Sainz right there to conserve, and then we're just going to cut Verstappen as well down right about here to conserve. Alright, so we have both Verstappens in front. Alright, here comes our Verstappen, taking that Verstappen, AI Verstappen down. So we just have the rival Verstappen now to pull in front of with our Verstappen to secure our 1-2 race. But for now, we're just going to cruise around here and let our Verstappen gain some time on the rival Verstappen. And then when he sees an opportunity to overtake, he's going to push himself in that opportunity, and like that. And we just give him some support, and he's going to take the position. All right, and just like that. Beautiful. So currently in a 1-2 position here. It's going to be cloudy after the rain, so the rain is going to take a little time to come down. So we're going to have we're going to be going on to wet tires once again. So we're going to do one more lap and then go to wet tires. Or we can do the one more lap and see where the rain is at, and then go to wet tires there. Or we could go in with Verstappen here. Since his tire management is not as good as Carlos Sainz, we're going to push Verstappen in. See the rival Verstappen going for that extra lap. He's going to run out of tires, and that just leaves our Verstappen to go by him really quick and gain some time. We're going to boost Sainz from there. And we're going to keep the boost on our Verstappen from here. Pardon me, guys. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm still trying to get these videos out to you, so you guys can. Oh, what happened there? Didn't we put in the go to pit orders for Sainz? Did it glitch off? I don't know. Good thing we have this huge lead. Alright, let's keep that boost on Sainz. Yeah, the rival went back to hard tires. It's not yet. Remember with the video, if you haven't seen it, the video we did yesterday on the wake. So right now, you don't want to be. Alright, we could go back to softs here with Sainz. You don't want to be caught out. Or we could go back to hards even. You don't want to be caught out above 26% of rain on softs or hard tires anymore, or else you're going to be slowed. So you want to make sure whenever you're going to regular tires, they're nice and below 25%. Alright, so there you see we're down below 25% and the wake has disappeared. Pardon me. So we're good to go from here. Alright, let's go down Verstappen to conserve. And then we'll just let Sainz continue to cruise around. 0 tire percent, so the track is all dry. So we should create some distance here. Looking really good. Yeah, we're going to keep that boost for 3 or 4 laps on those hards. We could cut down because we already have a huge lead. And we'll just extend our laps and go as far as we can go on these tires, so we use less and less boost. All right, so if we were going to do a 4 stop and we could turn it into a 3 stop, then great for us. So we're going to go as far as we can go. Because we have this huge lead, this is why I've selected hard tires for Sainz. Normally I would stay on softs, but we're trying to save a few laps, extra laps here. All right, so we could just go around with another lap with our Verstappen, then we'll come back to softs and do the last 3 laps. And then we'll do the same for Carlos Sainz. Come back in the 9th for softs, and we'll do 3 laps. We see Verstappen almost lapping the rival. And then we see the rival Verstappen. So we need to boost Sainz here. The rival Verstappen has caught up quite a lot. We're going to cut down there with Sainz and go around for another lap. And then we're going to come back to softs. Let's boost Verstappen in. And let's boost Carlos Sainz in from there. We can cut down Verstappen as he needs to do 3 laps. Just a second here, guys. Need to wipe my nose. But this race is definitely in the bag. Let's wait for Sainz to finish. Go in. Let's cut him down. And I'll be right back. Yep, pardon me. That's the life of being sick while making videos. All right, so we're just going to continue the cruise here, and this should bring us straight to the finish on 3 laps. Rival Verstappen catching up. He'll have to go to pit. Then we can boost signs for that last lap, because he'll have the extra tire management to do so. Let's Carlos Sainz have a little better, more tire management than Max Verstappen. I think Carlos Sainz tire management at max level is 105. Here we see the rival Verstappen going to pit. And that's going to slow him down a bit, give us a lot of more, give us back our distance that we've created. And let's boost now Verstappen across the line. There we go. And then we'll just boost Carlos Sainz from there. Yep, I'm not leaving anything to chance. Yesterday I left it to chance, and I got this right. I got a race yesterday, right? Like one of my races yesterday, my third race I believe yesterday, was like the craziest race ever. All right, so my drivers struggled to overtake. I was in P3 for about 6 laps. All right, I was right behind the car. I was right behind the car in P3 for about 6 laps. All right. Now, the moment and to be fair, I was on boost and I was trying to cut down, boost back up, and all of that. I tried everything. The moment when I was supposed to overtake the rival car, a car crashed in the race, and a safety car come and hold us up for like 3 laps. All right, and then on that final lap, the rival just boosted away. As you know, they boost on the final lap. Yeah, he just boosted away. So I was like, when this game wants you to lose, definitely gonna lose. Let's jump on into the next race. Here we go for our next race on Canada. 100% chance of rain here, so we've switched in Lewis Hamilton. Let's see what the match brings us. Nice wet qualifiers. Let's see how we qualify in the wet here. Use that Hamilton, I guess. Holding out. Oh, it's Verstappen. All right, so P3, P7 for Hamilton and Verstappen. Oh, since Hamilton has the most wetness, we're gonna give him. Should we give him the hex? Yeah, let's give him the hex. And Verstappen out there in P3, we're gonna give him something else with wet. Let me see. Let's give Verstappen the Tezar, the Russian Tezar. Let's go. As I said, not leaving anything up to chance. I'd rather spend the extra boost than to leave it up to chance and then it doesn't work out. There you see we've gained no position on the rival. We've gained no position at all. Not even on the AI cars. Alright, we're going to cut down there and cut down here. Then we're just going to let Hamilton do his thing. He's in the wet. He has some extra boosts. And there goes everybody pulling away. Alright, so let's see if Verstappen can at least hold up the rival Hamilton and Verstappen here as he tries to pick up some position. Rival Hamilton driving a little wild, not looking, he's just all over the track. He's not looking aggressive, not looking on point, or Hamilton is, that is. He's not looking on point like he wants to pick up some position. He's just all over the place. If you just watch how he takes the corners, he's just all over the place taking these corners. See, all over the place. Let's keep a close eye on our Hamilton. All right, now we see our Hamilton picking up. We're going to give him some support. He wants that position. He got it. He gave support. Now he is off the track. Now back on the track. Acting a little crazy here, our Hamilton. Once he gets the position and he needs the support, we need to defend there. Need to defend with our Hamilton. All the way. There you go. All the way. Nice come from Lewis there. Because he came that good, I'm going to go team orders here and bring Lewis into pit. Let's boost Verstappen behind. So he does. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Cut down Verstappen. I want Lewis to go, and then you to pick up behind. Then Lewis go to pit here. Nice drive from Lewis. Almost got P1 there, up to P2. We're going to go to pit with Lewis, and then we'll just boost Verstappen for that extra lap. And then we're going to bring him to pit next. Alright, so Lewis should be able to pick up. So we're going to boost him here because he was acting all aggressive a while ago at the last stint. The last second, now he's not acting as aggressive. He's getting stuck once again, going wild all over the place. Cut down, boost back up. This game is not going to cheat us this time around, so we're definitely going to get this one too. Verstappen out in P1. There goes Lewis for P2. And we're going to keep the boost on both our drivers here. Create some distance and then go to pit. We're not having it this time around, game. We're not having it. See, it took us 6 laps to get into P1 and P2. We're not having it this time. This is why I'm using boost in the opening round here. To take away all doubt, all possible chance of not scoring 40 perfect here. I'm taking that away with this boost. This game will have to come at me very, very hard in the opening round and in the final round here for us not to get what we desire. All right, we're just going to keep that boost up, and then we're just going to cut down Lewis there. So we can go maximum laps on Lewis, and we could cut down Verstappen right there as well. So 6 laps, so we could go to finish with Lewis. Let's go to pit with Verstappen and then go to finish with Verstappen there for another Tezar boost. All right. Alright, so we could just cut down both drivers there and let them cruise from there, and that should be it. 9 laps, and that should bring us to the finish. We should not go back to pit. We see the rival Hamilton going to pit, and his Verstappen looks like he'll be going to pit in this lap or the next lap, but we couldn't do business about that. Let's get some screenshots for the thumbnail. There we go. One with the both of them in there. Almost got it. It's alright. Alright. So looking good. We need to keep a nice close eye on that number 3 car and or Lewis Hamilton. Don't want that number 3 car to sneak up on us. You don't know this game. You don't know this game. If you think that you're safe and you're all good, and yeah, we're way out there and we're safe, you don't know this game. Trust me. You gotta keep a close eye. You can't just throw down your phone now and say, all right, I got something else to go do. And you throw your phone down and you go do that. And when you come back, you see 46 points. And you wonder, how did that happen? Yeah, you weren't paying attention to the game. That's how that happened. Man, this game is crazy like that. Especially when you're not paying attention. A lot of crazy stuff happened in this game. Trust me. So you always got to keep your eye glued to the screen to make sure things are going how you want it to go. All right? Or you'll risk it not going the way you want it to go. Oh man. All right, so we'll take this race. Let's see if we can get a screenshot with both our drivers in there. Let's boost Lewis Hamilton so he catches up for the screenshot. There we go. All right, looking good. Let's get that one too. All right. Let's wait for our rival to finish his race. Then we'll jump on into the next race. All right. Let's jump on into the next one. Here we go for our next race on the UAE. Always remember, after a wet race, you need to switch your drivers. Always remember, sometimes it catches me off when I'm just trying to run through the races. And then a dry race like this would caught me out with like Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen, and then my Hamilton wouldn't perform as uh, how I would want. Like if I had Carlos Sainz, nice qualifiers there, 1-2 there, beautiful. Are we gonna use boost here since we qualify 1-2? No, we can save some boost there since we qualify 1-2, as this is our third race. Let's jump on into it. So we're just gonna start off with the boost here as usual, and then we're gonna use Sainz to try and hold as much as possible. Sainz is not having it. He's gone. He's gone. He's not being used to hold. He's not holding nothing. He's gone. All right, we're gonna cut Sainz down, and then we're just gonna let Verstappen go in front, as we want Sainz to kind of hold Verstappen, hold the line. He has more defense, so we're gonna use team orders and get Verstappen in front, and then we'll just focus on Sainz here. Come on, what are you doing, Sainz? What are you doing? Don't be letting people by. Come on, bro. You're better than that. Let's cut down both our drivers here, as we want to get 3 laps. Arrival right behind us with Hamilton and Alonso. So I guess he used his Hamilton and his Alonso in that wet race. Let's boost Verstappen here for 2 laps, create some distance, and then we'll come back around with Carlos Sainz. All right. Yeah, we kind of already didn't create that distance because we cut him down nice and early, but that's all right. We still have good distance on our Verstappen. And there goes the guys going to pit nice and early. And they're coming back to hards. Nice and beautiful. And we're going to just let Verstappen continue to cruise into pit from there. We want to get out before that Alonso comes around. Even though it doesn't really matter if Alonso comes around and get by us, because we're going to be on softs, he's going to be on all hards. So we should be able to get by him really quickly. We just want to get out before that number 4 comes around. Come on, pit crew, release. Nice and early before that number 4 comes around. Good out there, Sainz. Don't wait. Get out there. All right, we're going to be in boost now for 2 laps since we conserved 3 there. Now we want to create some distance on the rest of the pack so we can relax. All right. Remember, you don't want to leave nothing up to chance in this game. You want to make sure you're in a position to get a 1-2. You don't want to leave it up. A lot of players should be scoring perfect in this event because of the longer races, unless you get the race wanting to lose, like how it made me lose that race in qualifiers. All right. So unless it wants you to lose, then you're going to lose. There's nothing you can do about that. But other than that, you can make sure you win by creating huge distance on the rest of the pack. And then you kind of relax a bit. But you don't want to relax too much at that point. You just want to relax a little bit. Don't get too relaxed, like to get comfortable and then not pay attention. And then you see what happened. You end up losing. You'd be like, how did I just lose that race? You know, how did I not get a 1-2 in that race? All right, we're gonna cut down here for 3 laps. Let's see what tires they're on. Hards, which is really nice. I mean, we're going faster than them. They're going a bit slower, so we can conserve for 2 and then boost the third halfway there to go to pit. We haven't started to lap anybody yet. We're just right behind the lap cars, and the AIs are just right behind us there on their hards. They're cruising. If they switch to soft tires, then that's going to be a different thing. I would have to rethink my strategy here. Let's see what these guys go to. Pit in, hards or soft, hards, and the rival, hards. Good. All right, so they're both on hards, so we're good to go from here. A lot of hard tires here, so we could cruise for 3 laps. I mean, we're on the faster compound, so we should be a bit faster than them on hards. All right, so we have nothing much to worry about now. Just got to pay close attention. As you can see, Alonso has caught up nice and close to our Sainz. In terms, if we were to go to pit there with Sainz, Alonso would have passed us, and we had a huge amount of distance created. So we're gonna boost our Verstappen right here. And we're gonna boost our signs right from there as well. We're gonna bring them, should we go for hards and just go to the end on these hards so we don't make another pit stop? All right, let's go to bring them onto hards, and then we'll just boost those hards to the finish, as it's four more laps. So we should be able to get 4 laps on boost on hards, or 3 laps on boost on hards. Let's see if Alonso goes to hards. If he goes to softs, then he's gonna have to make another stop. All right, so he went to hards. So that's good news for us. We could cut down to conserve. We already have a good amount of distance. A pretty decent amount of distance here. Not no big distance that we just had because we were using boost, but a pretty decent amount of distance here. And if you get a free race like this that you get qualified in 1-2, then definitely go for it. You know, we're going to be sharing the setup with you guys after this. I think I previously shared this setup. It's the same setup that I shared in the opening round, but it only has that brand new level 7 power plant in there instead of the destroyer. All right, looking good. Looking good. You see that Alonso creeping up on us, our signs here. We don't want that Alonso too close, so we're gonna still watch him. Keep a close eye on that Alonso. That's who we're watching here. That Alonso right there, he's boosting. There you see Alonso on full boost. He's picking up, making up some of the spaces. All right, we're gonna keep a close eye on him. All right, we have 2 laps to go. We should have enough tires to boost 2 laps from here. So let's boost here and there. Alonso is right on us, so let's boost away or signs here. Let's try to create some distance on that Alonso before he hits the finish line. Once he hits the finish line, he's going to be on boost. And then you don't want Alonso to boost by because of back markers. So we try to create a little bit of distance, so give ourselves a little bit of room. There he comes. Now it's a matter of if Alonso is going to catch up to us because of this back markers. That's what I'm talking about. If Alonso was right on us, right there, he would have passed. All right, we don't have any more back markers in front of our signs, so we should be good to go to finish here and hold off Alonso. I'm telling you about this game. Whenever if the game wants you to lose a race, bro, you could be in P1. You're gonna lose that race. Trust me. All right, so there we go, crossing the line. That back marker scared me a while ago there. Thought Alonso was going to sneak by. This is why, if I did not create that little bit of distance nice and early enough, because I know how this game is, if I did create that little distance nice and early enough, Alonso would have passed us on that back marker card there. All right. All right. Let's look at the setup that we're using. That got us that 1-2 qualifiers there. And we went up against a level 8 Alonso with a level 7 Hamilton. And there was our setup that we were running. And as I said, we just switched in our brand new level power plant in there, level 7. All right. Pretty fair match when it comes to setup. Yeah, pretty fair. Just a switch around. We have more reliability and a little more power. And yeah. Let's jump on into the next race and see what we can do for our final race of the video. Here we go for our final race of the video. We're on Russia. Let's see what qualifiers bring us here at Russia for our final race. Alright, here we go. Nice and sunny. Let's see, we have Leclerc and Hamilton and, not Hamilton, Sainz and Verstappen. There we go, 1-2. Beautiful. Alright, so once again, because we qualified, we got 1-2 there. We're not going to use any boosts. But this is Micha. I know this player. I wonder if it's the real player or if it's his bot. Do you want to risk it? Nah, let me put on some boost real quick. Let me just throw on anything before the timer runs out. Yeah, we don't want to risk it being the real player, and we don't have any extra backup. Yeah, oh, it's a bot. It's his bot. It's his bot. Yeah, but I wasn't planning on risking it. Yeah, I wasn't planning on risking it at all. It's his bot. Yeah, but I wasn't planning on risking it at all. All right, let's cut down signs there, and we'll just let Verstappen go for 2 laps. I wasn't planning on risking it at all. And our downforce is a little bit low, so we're gonna do the long stint on our downforce. We might go for 4 laps, so we could save on stops. We have a lot of of warrior, so we could do whatever we want to do with the warrior. But the downforce, we want to slow down on that because we just have a limited amount. Have 152 remaining, and we're gonna need downforce for the finals. All right, so let Sainz continue to defend here. I think we're gonna go back to pit now with Verstappen. He should get a free pit stop. Let's see if Sainz can make it cross the line with 50%. If he does make it cross the line at 50%, that means we can do 2 more laps. If he does not, if he makes it across the line with at least 45%, then he can do that extra lap. If he doesn't make it with 45%, then he can't do. If he's below 45%, he can't do the extra lap. All right, so 48, 47. All right, yeah, he can go for the extra lap. We can cut Verstappen down as we see the rival Verstappen going to pit. I wasn't sure if if it was a real player or not, so to be certain, you make sure you prepare and put on your boost. All right, we're gonna go to extra lap with Sainz. What tires is that number 3 car on? Ricardo on soft. So Ricardo and the rival Kimi might go to pit. Might, not too. Oh, yeah, we're going to extra lap, right? Yeah, so we need to put in our go to pit orders. Yeah, Ricardo definitely got into pit, but the rival Kimi, all right, so he went to pit as well. Right, let's see what tires are going to be coming out of the pits. All right, Alonso on hards. Rival on hards. All right, so a lot of hard tires coming out there. All right, so we're just gonna bring our signs as well on hards because we have a lot of hards coming out, and we have a pretty decent lead here. Rival Verstappen should come back to pit here, not might. Then we're gonna come back around and come to soft. So we want to try to save as much on boost as we can. Hence why we're coming back for hards on signs. All right, so we're gonna boost 1 lap just to be. All right, so the rival came out on hard, so that's good news for us. So we can just boost away a little on signs, and then we'll just cut him down right around this corner to maintain his distance. And we could boost in the rival Verstappen from there. We could boost Verstappen in onto hards as well to save some tires. So we can go for longer stint, so we use less boost, so we do less pit stops. But they only do this if you're way in the lead, guys. Don't be using hard tires if your rival is right on you. It's not gonna work out for you if you do that. So you only want to do this if you have a huge lead, like I have here. Then you can just maintain your lead by using a little boost here and there and save on tires. All right. So we want to give a little boost. We see Verstappen catching up. So we don't want Verstappen to be nice and close to us. So we're gonna just boost out a little bit here on Verstappen. So we have a nice little distance to make a free pit stop when we do need to go back to pit. All right, we're gonna try to go back to pit in the 9th. So we're trying to do 3 more laps on these tires. And if we can go back to pit in the 9th, then we could just go to softs and conserve to finish. All right. So we have 2 more laps to go. We should be able to do 2 more laps. We see Verstappen. We see the rival. Yeah, let's push Verstappen away. We see the rival catching up on signs here. We don't want to stock. So let's push Verstappen a bit out. from Carlos Sainz. We still have a nice little distance, but both drivers are right nice and close, so that's a lot of time for the second driver if we decide to go to pit. And let's just cut him down there. All right, so we have one more lap to go. One more lap, and then we're going to come to pit. We see the rival Verstappen going to pit. Is he going to come to fresh softs, or is he going to come to hards? Let's take a look at the pit lane here. Ricardo going to pit. What is he going to come out? All right, so Verstappen came out on softs, so he'll have to go back to pit. Those softs are not going to go to finish. Ricardo came back out on hards. All right. Now Verstappen on those softs is going to cut down that distance that we have on him. However, he'll have to go back to pit, so we're not too worried too much about that. All right, so we could boost our Verstappen from here to do his final lap, and then we'll just let Sainz continue to conserve. And once Verstappen has created a bit of some distance, then we could just boost Verstappen to go to pit as well, to cut down our time of stocking. All right, so we don't lose too much time on the stock. And this is going to be our final pit stop. Alright, so once we hit that straight with Verstappen, we're going to boost Sainz as he's struggling with the back markers. So let's boost him there. And here comes Max Verstappen, cutting down that time on Carlos. A lot of traffic going into pit here, so that's going to slow us up. Tell you when this game wants you to lose, bro. Ain't nothing much you could do. Look at that entry. Sainz basically caught up to Verstappen on his entry. Good thing Verstappen is coming back to pit there. Now we can cut down to conserve. Cut down to conserve. We got to pay close attention. We do have tires, enough tires on Sainz to go to finish. Verstappen, the rival Verstappen, if he pushes too hard to catch up, he's going to run out of tires. So this should be a secure 1-2. We're not going to pay too much attention to him there. All right. So great race here, a good stint. We saved on some boost there, just to make certain. You never know with this game, so you always want to make sure. As this is our final race, let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event. How are you liking the longer lap races so far? All right, let me know down in the comments how you guys are loving it so far. Let's take another screenshot here of both our drivers, Verstappen and Sainz. As they cruise to the finish. Final lap. We do have enough tires to go. Let's see what's the rival. Is he going to start boosting to try and catch up? Yeah, he's going to boost for a little bit. There he is boosting. He's going to boost for a little bit, and then he's going to have to stop because he won't have enough tires to boost to the end. Now he has to stop and cut down to conserve to make it to the end. And we're going to boost once we hit that straight. Once we hit this straight, we're gone. Both our drivers are gone. See you later, rival. We're gone. And there he is running out of tires while we just cruise to the finish line on full boost. There we go. Nice one for the thumbnail there. All right, so use code word. What should we use? Code word boost to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos, for all your support. Remember to smash the like button, and if you're not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe. We're almost at 15k subs. We'll be giving away $600 to 3 lucky winners. We'll be also hosting a live Q&A session, and yeah, that's roughly gonna be it. Let's see what's drivers Misha has. All right, so level 6 Verstappen, level 10 Kimi. All right, so good race here. That's basically going to be it for this one. Let's see where we are currently on our first 4 races. All right, so there we go. On our first 4 races, we're on 188. So we're looking good so far. We're also leading Micha in the tiebreaker, so that's looking good also. So yeah, this event is looking good. It's just for us to deliver the goods and get these 1-2s, and we should be good for P1 this weekend. As long as we keep getting these 1-2s, we should be good for P1. Luckily, you get some nice good races like these races tomorrow in the finals, and we can continue and the game doesn't cheat us out, then we should try and get P1. All right. All right, so that's going to be it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Walk good, guys. Bye.